So if you've ever driven off and left your stairs down, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button. Give us a like. Welcome back to the Happy Place Diaries. It's travel day. And so I'm going to take you on a little trip around my pre-trip as we get ready to head down to Crater Lake. So for me, the pre-trip starts on the inside, and then I work to the outside, get the trailer hooked up to the truck, and then we're ready to go. Now, Teresa's going to come in behind me, and she's going to double check the inside while I'm doing the outside. But I always like to give it a once over, make sure all the windows are closed, make sure the chairs, everything is secure, and we are ready to go. So I'll show you some of the things that I look at. So again, I always start back here in the back. I check this area right back here, make sure that there's no obstructions, nothing that's going to fall down or whatever. Make sure that all these cabinets are closed and they're secure. I will check the panel before we leave. We've got lights on right now, but I'll make sure that those are all off. We have a little fan down there. I make sure that it's on the floor. I check our stairs, and I make sure that this door is locked. It's easier to do that on the inside. All right, moving over to the galley area. I make sure that everything is in the sink that's going to travel in the sink. This stuff will be fine. It won't shift around. That has to go under the sink. Make sure that this is securely in place. We have had that fly off on the floor. Again, make sure that the chairs are secure. Put them up against the wall. They're not going to go anywhere. For our IKEA table, these chairs are fine. They don't go anywhere. These chairs right here have a tendency to slide. So we just have a little bungee cord that goes right there, and it's fine. Moving over here, I make sure that these cabinets are closed, and I check for any obstructions back in this area here, and there's nothing. Also make sure that the TV is secure. In the bathroom, there's not a whole lot to check. Anything that's going to bounce or whatever, we put in the sink, and the shower should be ready to go. And that latch is secure. Bathroom's a pretty easy one. And then in the bedroom, there's not a whole lot back here. But things that are going to travel that we put on the bed, like the clam and things like that, we just make sure that that's all tidy. The windows are closed. Cabinets are secure. Cabinets. And then the refrigerator. We'll come back in after we unplug and turn off the fridge. And again, microwave, same deal. You've seen how we take care of that. So I'm going to do a couple walk arounds around the trailer. But before I get the truck hooked up, I want to do a quick walk around and see everything before it's hooked up. So we start at the front. So the last thing I'm going to do when I come back around is I'll unlock that lock, and that way I'll know that everything is ready to go. Got a problem here. I'm going to have to fix that. All right. Basically, I just check, make sure that all the latches are secure. Windows are closed. The awning is all the way in. That step will be one of the last things that gets put in. Air pressure in the tires. Do a physical inspection of the tires. Yesterday I went through and I checked the air pressure on all 4 tires and put them at 65 pounds. And I'm glad I checked because the driver's side was low. So do that physical inspection of the tires. Make sure all my latches are secure. All this is secure, windows are closed. Again, like I said, this door is easier to lock from the inside. So I do that, make sure that's done. And the awning's in place. Man, I got spiders everywhere today. Jacks are up. Caps are on. Windows are closed. And then I'll check the lights and stuff when I get hooked up. Again, same thing on the side. Checking all the windows. Checking my slide topper. Just for anything that's abnormal. Check these tires. Everything looks really good. Again, air pressure is all at 65. And I physically inspect the tires. And we got spiders everywhere. Make sure that's done. I'm replacing these today. Putting new labels on. This window here is the fire escape window. And it's the one that often gets forgotten to latch. And we have driven down the road and had that flap open. Okay, once I get to this hatch, I'm going to go ahead and open it. Because this compartment has all the hookup stuff in it. Then once I get here, I'm going to go ahead and pull out my sway control and my stabilizing bars, and we'll get ready to hook up. Okay, so once that lock is unlocked, I'm ready to go. Pull my cover, and then it's time to bring the truck on over. Okay, so we're all hooked up to the trailer, and so now I'm going to visually double check everything that I did up front here. I started the truck itself, make sure that my 7-pin connector's in, my emergency brake cable is attached. One of the things I did to make life a little easier here is I put these heavy-duty shackles or D-rings in here. Make sure that my safety chains are in place. My stabilizers are good to go. They're not loose. You could physically check that. My tanks are closed. I'm going to put my tank cover on once I get done with this. And then I double check all of my pins. I have a pin here, I have a pin there, and they're in place. And then I check my sway control, make sure that pin is secure and that pin is secure. And then I put my sway control not tight, but just tight enough. And then once I pull out, I'll tighten that up based on the road conditions. And once the cover's on, then I know everything up front is secure. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go turn the lights on, and I will check all of my lights, and that's a pretty easy process. Okay, so we are at the moment of departure, and so now it's time for the final walkthrough. We turn the lights on and we do the walkthrough. Okay, once again, just a quick once over. All the chains are connected. Plenty of room on the kayaks there. Make sure nothing's gonna flop. Cabinets are all closed, lights are on, nothing flopping. This walkthrough is rather quick. Basically, I'm just looking for anything that I might have missed. Going around. One of the things that we worked out is this little door right here for our shore power. If Teresa puts the cable in, or the plug in, she leaves this door open. And then when I do my walk around, I close it. And that way, that's our double check that we're done there. Caps. Okay, everything looks good. I always double check this lock, and that's good. By the way, if you haven't gone keyless, definitely go keyless. All right, checking around again, and then end up here. Make sure the pins are in, safety chains. Truck is looking good. Okay. All right, we checked the tire pressure monitor. It is on. And we are good to go. Okay, so one of the things that we always do is make sure that our trailer is connected, and the dashboard will talk to us about that. We've named the trailer, got our brake gain set and all that. I always drive with the tow haul feature, and it gives us good efficiency. Again, check the tire pressure monitor. Everything checks out. Sergeant Rock says that we're ready to get on the road. And so we are going to get on the road here. But no trip would be complete without a trip to Walmart to pick up a few last minute items. And that is how we pre-trip and get our trailer ready to go for all of our great Happy Place adventures. Hey, if you like the video, go ahead and hit that thumbs up. Most importantly, share it with a friend. That's the key to YouTube success. And we really appreciate each and every single one of you. And we will see you in the next video.